So the new Warzone patch notes are out, and they're interesting. All right, so all the Warzone patch notes are out. Blah blah blah. The usual. Let's see. What do we got? What are we working with right now? So obviously with the new Warzone update, but usually before we move into the next season, there's always some kind of reloaded update, something that adds a little bit more to the current season that's already occurring. So I've been seeing a couple things float around on Twitter. I know Stim's gotten nerfed. I know there's a new perk in the game. There's a new SMG coming. Well, we'll take a look at it. So apparently we've got a new SMG coming. It kind of looks like the Tech 9 a little bit, or the what was that one gun from World War II? Kind of looks like the grease gun. It kind of looks like a generic version of the grease gun, just a little bit. It looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. That actually looks really cool. Then we've also got this new Serpentine perk, which I think is gonna make the game so damn inconsistent because, all right, hear me out. When you're sprinting now with this perk equipped, bullets, fire, and explosives their damage is reduced by 20%. It's gonna make gunfight so inconsistent because there's gonna be so many situations I think where you're gonna think like you're gonna get that kill with the amount of bullets you shot into somebody, but you don't get the kill because they have this perk on. I feel like this is gonna make gunfights so damn weird. There's a whole new underground transit system and whatnot that you can use to get from a variety of different points. Kind of reminds me of the train system we had in Verdansk, but I actually don't really know what about it is different. As you can see from the image above, this transit system works similarly to Verdansk's train system. 14 access points for quick movement around Caldera's POIs. Upon entering one of these access points, players can interact with the circular hatch and walk towards the cart. This will fast travel players to another destination, which you will be informed of before arriving. Players can use the lights above the hatch as information for whether or not it's safe to travel, with the green light indicating safety. So does that mean like if it's going to take you to a place in the gas, it'll kind of let you know that you're about to go into the gas? Is that kind of what that means? I hope that's what that means. Because that was the one problem with the OG train system in Verdansk. It would literally take you to areas that were full of gas that could kill you. And you usually die when you enter those areas. The mid-season update will also bring some new items to the Battle Royale: the Gulag entry token, redeploy extraction token, speed boost, and radar jammer. These are new items. The Gulag entry token, this item offers the holder another chance at the Gulag, but it can only one be held at a time. Really? That's kind of cool. This token will deactivate after the Gulag is closed, but players will receive cash as compensation. That's damn good, actually. Redeploy extraction token. This token offers players an automatic redeploy without any need to visit the Gulag or buy station. What? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this actually sounds really fun. Then we've got speed boost, is a buff that can be found on the floor loot. Once picked up, the player will receive a temporary speed boost. These all sound like the perks kind of that you used to get in Blackout, and I wonder if this is preparation for some stuff in Warzone 2. Radar jammer is a new field upgrade that simply scrambles an enemy's tac map and prevents kill streaks for anyone in a short radius. That's good. That's interesting. All right, that's actually kind of cool. Then we've got these high value loot zones in Warzone. Looks like these are just going to be other POIs that have a lot of loot and a lot of stuff that you can go get from them. That's cool. It's going to encourage people to try out other parts of the map. We've got Reloaded LTM, Champion of Caldera. So this is a brand new mode called Champion of Caldera. This is a solo high intensity limited time mode that sees players fight to become Champion of Caldera. There are 150 players in the solo mode that will battle out while a single continuously closing circle edges in. Kills in this mode immediately refill player health, equipment, and ammo. So being aggressive is cool. Oh wow, it actually kind of makes me want to play solos now. Operators will drop into the map with their custom loadout, a gas mask, and a single redeploy extraction token. The mode features a slightly altered item pool as well as an upgraded buy station with the advanced UAV, explosive bow, and even the specialist bonus. This is going to be nuts. I can already picture in my head the amount of TikTok content people are going to be making on this. I can already see it. That's insane. Looks like a bunch of more stuff for solo players. We're getting Rebirth, Resurgent solos, which is pretty normal. Caldera Clash, we're getting classified arms reloaded, so solo players will get another high intensity limited time mode, and as the name suggests, fight to become the champion of Caldera. This mode will have 150 players and a single continuously closing circle. I don't know why it's repeating literally what it just said up here. That's weird. But yeah, all the solo players are pretty much going to be getting some really cool stuff, and yeah, I'm happy for you guys. The solo content in the game is kind of ass. So they talk about briefly some gameplay changes, how they spread it across the 3 core areas of focus: more counters, more movement, more playtime. Giving you more options to play and less time to speculate, like the whole redeploy tokens, the gulag tokens, all of that kind of stuff. So here's where we start getting into some of the new stuff that's actually being added to the game as far as like gameplay is concerned. Mentioned it earlier, the Serpentine perk, which is going to make gunfights very weird and inconsistent. There are a lot of new lootable perks, including Serpentine. So again, that's still going to make gunfights really inconsistent. You land with no loot, everybody starts doing their whole looting. Somebody picks up Serpentine, and for some reason, you just literally cannot kill them as fast as they're killing you. I don't like that. I think that's weird. You can get tune-up, tracker, hardline, kill chain, and EOD. Tracker's kind of nuts, honestly. So the radar jammer has an effective range of 125 meters, lasts for 45 seconds, susceptible to being hacked by a player with an engineering perk, can be attached to vehicles to become mobile. Nice. New lootable loadout drop markers, Caldera modes. Ground loot now includes a rare chance to spawn a loadout drop marker. That's insane, man. High value loot zones. These zones are represented on the attack map by a very appropriate $sign and will provide the best looting opportunities. Okay. Then we got the transit system that we've already talked about. So there's a lot of repeat on information here. But let's actually jump into some of the stuff that's changing the game, like the core gameplay. So the slide modifier for the stems has been reduced. So all you TikTok rebirth cocaine addict motherfuckers, this is a nerf to you. Added a weapon damage received interruption effect. If a player receives weapon damage, the healing effect will be interrupted. The previous mechanic allowed players to repeatedly heal themselves while actively taking damage, which is not the intention of this tool. I'm okay with this. And I was a guy who used stems like a maniac. So I'm okay with this. Stems were broken. They were way too good. You can literally slide across the map like 20, 30 feet with no questions asked. So it was stupid. I'm glad that's getting nerfed. We got the gulag entry token. We've got the redeploy extraction token. This is kind of breaking it down a little bit more. So you can loot this item. Per the normal battle royale rules, now all gulag entries are just being turned into tokens now, so you always start with one of these tokens right off the rip. Same goes for, well, same doesn't go for this one, but yeah, you can only carry one of these tokens at a time. Increased lootable self revives. I don't like that one. I hate self revive. That's So I know they're changing the number of players in the Caldera Battle Royales. So I don't know what the goal is with this, but other than just server testing. Increase down movement speed. That's cool. So you move a little bit faster while you're in a down state. I like that. Buyback cost has been reduced from 4,000 to 3,000. Instead of losing 80% of your cash now, you only lose 50%. So that's kind of cool. If you're the last person alive, you have a chance to kind of bring a teammate back, hopefully. One of the coolest things I've seen, though, is this. More information is always good for every single player in the game. You can now see how many plates your teammates have, what streaks, what equipment, self-revive. This is good stuff. I like this a lot. So it's cool because it adds up your entire squad budget, too. If you have a loadout like that, that is cool. This is some CSGO shit right here. Honestly, and I'm all on board for it. That's really, really cool. So yeah, total squad cash, armor plate counters, possession icons for all of the, the typical stuff, gulag tokens included. And for those times where your mates tell you they have no plates left, in quotations. Oh, Jesus, man, that's actually kind of funny. An icon will appear if a squad can afford a loadout drop. Wow, that's actually cool. Improved footstep audio. The team has completed a reprioritization pass of NPC footstep audio relative to other crucial gameplay sounds to prevent voice calling of NPC footsteps. So I guess if your characters are talking extremely loud, it doesn't, cut over the footstep audio, which I like. Gun button got nerfed, which thank God, dude. Melees are so stupid in this game. You could be shooting somebody with a full 30-round mag, and they just go dink, 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 and you're dead. Like that, I hated that so much. So it's up from 4, or it's at 4, up from 3. Pistols require 4 hits on a target with 250 health. Thank God. Slide camera lock has been fixed, hopefully. We have adjusted the horizontal camera locking that would occasionally occur if a player was sliding while navigating a slope or stairs. This issue still happens sometimes on flatter surfaces too, so hopefully it won't be as consistent with that. I don't know. That still happened on flatter surfaces. Incoming kill streak warning banner. Move the banner to appear below the weapon reticule to prevent visual obstruction. I like that. I like that. Menu browsing interruption. Players will no longer be brought back to the front end lobby when the party host queues into matchmaking. Is that really like a big issue? And then we got a bunch of other quality of life changes. You can have full agency over their UI experiences regardless as to what the host is doing. Player buyback prioritization. The buyback station interface is not prioritized dead squad members by listing them first. Perk satchels added to epic, legendary, and fire sale trades. Cool, that's cool. Ghost perk. Ghost got buffed, which I don't think needed to happen. Reduced player movement threshold required to trigger the perk. Spawn protection value adjusted. Players with a visible shield will take 25% reduced damage. They nerfed the armored trucks a lot. Lethals got a buff. Grenades, 24.5% buff. Throwing knife, 20% buff. So hits to the upper torso and head will now be a one-shot down. Why did they buff claymores? I've been hit by so many claymores in Warzone, dude. They did not need to buff this by 20%. That sounds like that literally will completely either strip your armor and that sounds like it could strip your armor and down you. Because they would give me almost half, they would give me literally half health with full plate sometimes. Proximity mines got buffed 24%. Simtex has got increased by 5. I guess to match up with all the health changes they made to the game over the last season. Health increase on all maps except Iron Trial. So Rebirth now has 150 health, just like how Caldera does. So 300 when you consider all your armor plates. But yeah, that's cool. And then ground loot adjusted to accommodate new weapons and new builds. Common and uncommon weapons have been upgraded to feature more attachments to enable more early gameplay confidence. So common white rarity items have 3 attachments instead of 2. Green have 5 instead of 4. Gulag loadouts, we have new loadouts in the Gulag, and then we got a host of bug fixes and a lot of weapon nerfs. So we're not even remotely close to being done with this yet. There's a lot to... Jesus. Wow, they changed a lot. What in the world? All right, well, we're gonna fly through this briefly. That's a lot, man. Bug fixes. 120 hertz support, fixed an issue which caused a client crash while using FMJ and dismantle, fixed an issue that caused player side to get stuck in the buy station interface. This is a lot basically. they buffed the 3-line rifle because it used to fire slightly to the left a little bit. The King Kong finishing move. Fixed an issue which caused the King Kong finishing move to not throw enemies the correct distance. So do they not throw them like across the map anymore? And then these are all just a bunch of bug fixes. Bunch of bug fixes. So yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. All right. So we've got the new gun, the H4 Blixen. This hard-hitting SMG offers mobility and accuracy in medium-range engagements. In the unlock challenges, get 3 slide kills in a single match 15 times. Easy. You have to finish the whole match. So looks like a bunch of stuff got nerfed. I think. AK had his neck multiplier decreased. There's reduced recoil control on the Spetsnaz barrel. The AS-44, the recoil slightly decreased, bullet velocity increased by 3.56%. Now it's a functioning hands-on perk. This is a lot. I don't know what the assault rifle Charlie is. I wish they would just put the real name with it. So we got a headshot damage increase on assault rifle Charlie. Yeah, I just wish they would put the actual bullet name or the gun names. I don't know what gun this is, so I'm just gonna move on from that. Cooper Carbine got a buff. Its bullet velocity is increased by 4.5%. The C58 got a nerf. Nobody uses this gun. They nerfed the AMX? Damage decreased to 31. Min damage decreased to 24. Why? Nobody uses this gun. You know what? I forgot. We're in that part of the Call of Duty season where we nerf every single previous game's guns, so you have to buy Vanguard. game sometimes. They nerfed the Farah, the Nikita. So you'll notice this. Look at this. Look at this. Buff, Vanguard gun. Nerf. Modern Black Ops Cold War. Modern Warfare, Black Ops Cold War. Buff, Vanguard gun. Buff, Vanguard gun. Yeah, like they're doing insane buffs on all the Vanguard weapons. Okay, they buffed the Vargo, barely. They buffed the hell out of the Vanguard guns, actually. So, I mean, I'll leave these up here, you know, for you. I'm not gonna read through every single one of these, but a lot of stuff has been buffed pretty much. They nerfed the XM4 again. Max damage decreased from 28 to 28, down from 29. Max damage range decreased. Of course. Like, this is barely a buff. They squeezed that one out. But all the Vanguard guns are getting buffs across the board. Bullet drop off increased. Wait, is that good or bad? They're nerfing all the other games, literally. What the fuck? This is actually shitty. I was excited for this, but reading this just sucks. These aren't even broken. The HDR, nobody uses the HDR except for like a 50-year-old dad on a 60-inch flat screen TV. Okay, they increased the sniper rifle or the damage range or whatever sniper rifle this is. They buffed the right tech. I guess it's cool. These are all the Barrett 50 cal sniper rifles. But they still nerfed them a little bit. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about any of that now. Type 99 got a lot of buffs across the board. Gorenko got a lot of buffs across the board. Bullet drop off actually got decreased on this one. The Car 98 got the Frenzy perk added. Weapon range or damage range increased. Damage range increased, damage range increased. Like, these all got buffs. Damage decreased by 20% for the following shotguns: Speed Sweeper, Cold War, Gallo, Cold War, MW. The Gracie Auto is the only one that got nerfed. I don't even know why they nerfed these. They're not even that good. They haven't been used in months. Why are they being nerfed? It doesn't make any sense. With the change to health pools, automatic shotguns were hitting a breaking point where time to kill remained the same as it did previously. I guess. Okay, I guess that makes sense, but still, they didn't change health that much. Well, with the whole, no, because I don't know. I need to see this in game to see if that's really the case. They nerfed the SMG. Here we go, baby. Yep, nerf. Guess it was it just truly that bad with the update? Like, the max damage range decreased to 12 meters down from 17. He nerfed the shit out of Milano, actually. Mid damage added. Nerf. That's a buff, actually. Nerf. That's a buff. Nerf. Yeesh. Man, these guns this is gonna be interesting, man. Submachine gun alpha. What is this? Is this the MP5? No, this is a drum round. This is the AUG. Yeah, wow, they are not giving a fuck anymore. The UGR got a buff, at least got more ammo. That thing only literally had 30 bullets, which was good. Pistol melee require 3 successive hits to initiate a finisher on the target. What? Wait, what? Three pistol melee attacks now require 3 successive melee hits to initiate a finisher. So you have to then you get the finisher? Okay, and then there's more buffs across the board for everything. Nerfs to the Cold War. Why are they nerfing Cold War pistols? That's actually embarrassing. Holy smokes, man. Panzerfaust, I think, got a buff. Akimbo now reduces damage by 10%. Don't see why. It wasn't broken. MX silencer, bullet velocity increased from 15 to 15%. F8 stabilizer buffed. We have made a 70% adjustment to increase the brightness of the infamous Rose outfit. With recent lighting improvements to Caldera, once again made our outfit out of balance with the rest of the operator options available to players. It's fair. And then the download sizes are here. I don't know what to feel about this, and I just wanted to clarify. I don't think this is a bad update whatsoever. This is probably one of the best updates we probably had for Warzone, without a doubt. Lots of cool changes, lots of good things to the game overall, lots of quality of life changes. I'm not complaining about that. I just think it's the same with all the nerfs to the guns. But overall, I mean, this is going to be an interesting update. I wonder what guns are going to be usable now. I wonder what guns are going to be usable and wonder what guns are going to be trash. This is going to be a really interesting update. Can't wait to play it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like on to sub to the channel for more gaming content. And I'll see you later.